Free Guy comes out Friday the 13th. Are you a superstitious dude? Do you feel like that's
Damn,
going
I
to be
didn't
a
even
hindrance on your movie, man?
well, thank you for saying that. I didn't even think about it like that. You just said something. It's Friday the 13th.
All right, this is a pleasure, man, to be here today talking to the homie right out of the west side of Chicago. Lil Rel is on the line. What's good, bro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Just chilling, enjoying my Saturday. Sometimes I feel like I'm just running on fumes because I just be doing a lot of random stuff and I'm shooting something now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you are doing a lot, yo. You're in a good space right now, man. It seems like this run that you're on, it's just back to back to back, and the things that you're hitting people with are real good quality, films and projects, man. How's it feel to be in this space? Because I know you work hard for a long time to get yourself
Yeah.
to this level. How's it feel to be right in the middle of it? I feel like.
It's it could be surreal sometimes, to be honest with you, bro. Because I know a lot of people in this business, other comedians that came before me, things like that. One of the things I always wanted to do was make sure my projects were all different, and
Yeah.
I think that's what's been interesting about this year, to watch everything. Like, do Judas to the Black Messiah, and Tom and Jerry, and the Stage Jam, and Bad
Right.
Kid, and Father. Everything's different, and so it's like that was always the game plan, to make sure you couldn't put me in no box. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Let's talk about this particular project, Free Guy. Guy is played by as the main character who is a background character in a video game who realizes he has free will at some point and doesn't want to live that same life every day. You play Buddy, who is his best friend, who's not always, up for the challenge of making new things happen. You know what I mean? The premise of the movie is great. What brought you to this movie? What attracted you to this particular role?
More than anything, working with Ryan Reynolds was very important because I'm a huge fan of him. And then I like the heart of the film. I think that was
Right.
fascinating to me. So like it was, special effect stuff, because I think this was the first special effect thing I did. So like, I was excited about all that, but the heart and the innocence of the characters was so fascinating to me. And I was like, oh, that's gonna be really fun to play, to make sure I could stay in that world of, I don't really know what's going on, but this is my best friend, and whatever he doing, I'm down for it.
Right. At some point in the movie, though, Guy makes a decision to change things, and he's even trying to encourage your character, Buddy, to do the same. What was the point in your life and in your personal career where you thought, you know what, I don't want to accept the way that things are. I'm really going to switch things up from this point on to make it happen. Was there a point in your life where you had to come across that decision?
It's a couple of times. I remember when when Jokes and Notes Comedy Club was open in Chicago, and it's so interesting because it made me think about the people in my life and how they react to things. Like, it was something I prayed about, and God told me to leave Jokes and Notes, and it was crazy to do that because I had a family. I don't know if it was a great decision, but it just felt like it was time to elevate myself.
Mm.
And I remember I told Mary Lindsay, and that's why I love her to death, who owns
Shout
Jokes
out to
and Notes,
Mary.
and she was like, "Okay, I get it. You trying to level up." It was a couple other people I told that outside my manager, knowledge understood, but it was like another management company I was working with, and I remember him telling me like, "Oh, you're not gonna make it in Hollywood if you do this, do that," or when I decided to leave them, it was crazy, and it was
Yeah.
one of those moments. And then I'll never forget. Let's fast forward. I see my man on the carpet of the Oscars, and I started laughing. Like, you remember, right? Remember what
Yeah.
you said? Okay.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you have those moments sometimes, but you got to just step out on faith. You know what I'm saying? That was always my thing. Like, and when you do that the first time, then you
Right.
do it all the time, right? So now, like, I just, I literally, these projects, everything I do, I just pick what I want to. Like, sometimes people are like, "Do you say yes to everything?" Like, no, I don't actually. I turn down a lot of stuff,
Right.
but I'm in a great space where I could pick amazing projects just because I stepped out on faith, and now things are attracting to me that I want to do anyway.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I love that story, man. I think we all had that moment where somebody doubted us, and then
Mhm.
we go out there. It's not really to prove it to them, but it's to prove it to yourself.
Give it to
But then when you
yourself,
see them later down the line, you're like, see, I told
man. It
you.
almost funny. I almost forgot about him.
Right.
Right? And then I saw him like, mm,
Yeah, true
yeah.
indeed.
He couldn't
And
even
to your
speak to
point,
me.
just to bring it back to the movie, that's what the movie is about. Kind of just stepping out on faith and getting out there and making some things happen. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
want to bring it to IG real quick because I saw you post on my IG recently. You know, we follow each other. You said, my name is Lil Rel. I'm from the west side of Chicago. My dream as a kid was to stand up, act, write, and host. And I think so far I've impressed the 10-year-old me. And I was like, yo, that's dope. What conversation would you have with the 10-year-old you right now?
It'll be like, hey man, all the stuff you imagine yourself, because that's where I was at 10. I was watching television from two different perspectives, as a person who enjoyed it, watching TV and film, and then as somebody who can see themselves in it. But it seems so unrealistic. You know, I sitting there, and it's because nobody in my family did this. So I'm like,
Right.
I don't know how, I don't even know how do you get inside the box? And you know, once that moment, I think it happened when I was in quarantine, where I don't know what the heck I was just chilling, and maybe like two or three things came on, and I'm like, yo, you made it
Inside the box. Yeah.
huh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Free Guy comes out Friday the 13th. You know what I mean? Are you a superstitious dude? Do you feel like that's
No,
going to
I
be a
didn't even
hindrance on your movie, man?
well, thank you for saying that. I didn't even think about it like that. You just said something. It's Friday the 13th. Ah, okay.
I think it's going to do well despite. I just wonder if you're a superstitious guy.
No, I'm probably like just the term Friday the 13th just sound like, ooh, Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Like,
no
is Freddy gonna be sitting there? Like, I don't know.
doubt. I'm pretty sure it's going to do well. I'm not even really worried about that. I was just wondering if you're one of those guys that's like, don't split the pole, don't step on the crack, Friday the 13th.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm not superstitious at all.
Okay, good. All right. Also, the movie's coming out. I saw that you also have a new comedy album coming up later on this month. August the 24th is coming out. I got the title right here, Humbly Vulnerable. I said what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
What did you say that you want to stand on?
it, you'll hear it. It's you know, it's funny. I may ruffle some feathers,
Mm,
but that's what made this dope. I mean, I went to Nashville. I told my team I just want to do an album. I don't want to do a special because I want everybody to hear what I have to say. Because that's what happened too for me. Like everybody started only recognizing me as an actor, and it irritated me. Right? It's like, so let me get this straight. I go through the chitlin circuit, through everything in Chicago, as a stand-up comic, start doing movies, doing all this stuff, and like I'm not considered one of the best to do this. I got irritated by it. And I was like, then I'm gonna do an album and you're gonna hear what I got to say. And you're gonna hear that I'm one of the funny. Because that's so weird when you get so good at other things. And that's not like people forget, but it's like, so how do y'all like based on what I was coming up in the gang, y'all was like, oh, these are the top comedians because they had to do all these different things. So wait, I'm like, so I had a sitcom named after me. After my stand-up material is what it's from. Like, so what are you talking about? So this album is like, I think it's me telling everybody like, yo, I'm one of the best to do this. And
word.
it's
I love it.
so I'm so vulnerable and just real on there because it was right after quarantining. So whatever I had to get off my chest is
You
what
got it
I
off your
did.
chest.
So when
Yeah.
y'all listen to it, it's once again, look, it's a couple people that better invite me to things no more. I don't care. I said what I said.
Word. I said what I said. All right, last thing, bro, because I know we're running out of time. The movie comes out, Free Guy. What do you want to say to people in Chicago and why everybody here, your hometown, should go out and check out this movie and support what Lil Rel's doing?
First of all, this movie is made for you to go sit down and watch it in a theater. It has action, it has comedy, it's romance in it. It has a lot of heart in it that's gonna surprise you. But it's just a great movie experience, and I think Chicago's especially is gonna love the movie experience. And like you know, the city has always supported me. Like I'm almost mad I can't do like my own personal screening and prize because I'm busy. But
Yeah,
I
we need
usually
that.
come out.
Yeah.
I usually do it. I do it for everything else. I
Yeah.
mean, you've hosted one of them. So
Yes,
like, yeah,
sir.
I usually come out there, but so you know, hopefully we'll be able to do that soon with some other projects. But Free Guy is gonna blow your mind, Chicago. Go see the movie.
All right, no doubt. Lil Rel, we appreciate you, bro. Continued success. Thanks for checking in with us, man. And we look forward to seeing you out in these Chicago streets soon, bro.
Appreciate you, brother, and congrats on everything, man. Y'all out there killing it, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, yo. Talk to you soon.